I want to keep my right hand behind my right foot. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Brandon Martorano. I play catcher. I played at the collegiate and professional level, and I'm going to walk you through 3 basic kinds of stances: the pitch calling stance, the primary stance, and the secondary stance. We're basically here in a nice relaxed position, making sure that we're able to give our pitcher the signal for the pitch that we want, so we're able to stay on the same page. The tops of the balls of my feet is where I want my weight to be. I want to be able to sit in this position here comfortably for as long as I need to. I should not feel a physical taxing on my body here when I'm in this position. So now that I'm in a nice comfortable spot, I'm at the balls of my feet, I have my weight centered pretty evenly so I'm not falling all over the place. I'm going to take my left hand, my glove hand, and I'm going to shield that third base coach from being able to see my signs. I'm going to keep my glove hand falling kind of just off to the left of my left knee here. I don't want it too high and I don't want it too low, because then the third base coach or whomever in the dugout might be looking is going to have a clearer view to my fingers. I want to keep my knees pointed, if at the most a 45-degree angle, but the more flexible you are, the more narrow you can be. So the more narrow you are, the less likely it is for someone to see down the first base or third base line what kind of signs I'm giving. Next stance, which is either the no runners on or runners on. So for me, I call this a primary stance. So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rock my left foot out to the left and give myself a nice strong foundation. My left leg, my weight is on now the inside of my feet. I don't want to be too stiff where I can't move. And for me, I think it's a comfort thing. I've called my pitch, and this is where I want it. I want it to be on the left side of the plate, for example. So for me, I don't want to have my feet and my setup too far out left of the base of home plate. So now everything I'm presenting to the umpire is going to look like a ball, no matter how hard I try to move it back in. I also don't want to be set up too middle so that my pitcher might have to miss over the middle of the plate when we want to pitch maybe a bit more on the corner. So for me, I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to draw a straight line down to the center of my body, and I'm going to like to sit right here and prepare a target that is now sitting on the middle of the corner, so pretty much right here. So now maybe a ball off, I can present more like a strike, and that ball that is in the zone, I'm going to be able to present it as such. For us, it's all about the importance of the weight transfer in my feet. I want to constantly be as low to the ground as I can. Why do I want to be as low to the ground as I can? Because if the higher I am, the more likely I am going to be to have gravity start working against me. When I'm nice and low, I'm always working below the pitch. Therefore, I'm allowing myself an ability to control the ball and do with it as I please. So for me now, we've gotten our feet underneath us. We're in a nice strong position. The weight is on the inside part of my feet. I'm now sitting nice and low to the ground. I want to present a nice strong target. So now my base and my stance is going to be the foundation of my strength when I'm receiving the pitch. If I'm a little bit too narrow, if I'm a little bit too wide, if I'm too high, I'm going to give myself a much harder time when I'm trying to make that pitch that's a ball off the plate when we need it to be a strike. I want to keep my right hand behind my right foot. It provides me safety and security for my bare hand. So by keeping it behind me, I'm keeping it out of harm's way. Secondly, it also provides me an anchor. If maybe a pitch takes me a little too far and I'm holding onto my foot, my balance will be counterbalanced. I'd stay centered and I'd be able to be strong in presenting the pitch. The 3 main takeaways I'd really say about this stance here is to be in a nice, strong, athletic, and comfortable position, provide a nice low target, and make sure my right hand is out of harm's way behind my right foot. You do those 3 things right there and you're setting yourself up for success in that stance.